Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Mad Max Fury Road. Years after the collapse of civilization, the tyrannical immortal Joe enslaves apocalypse survivors inside the desert fortress, the Citadel. When the warrior Imperator Furiosa leads the Depot's 5 wives in a daring escape, she forgets and alliance with Mac Rocktansty, a longer former captive. Fortfilled on the massive armored truck, the War Rig, they try to outrun the restless warlord and his henchmen in a deadly high-speed chase through the wasteland.
Gravity. Dr. Ryan Stone is a medical engineer on her first shuttle mission. Her commander is veteran astronaut Matt Kowalski, helming his last flight before retirement. Then, during a routine spacewalk by the pair, disaster strikes. The shuttle is destroyed, leaving Ryan and Matt stranded in deep space with no link to Earth and no hope of rescue. As fear turns to panic, they realize that the only way home may be to venture further into space.
Cell. When a mysterious cell phone signal causes apocalyptic chaos, an artist is determined to reunite with his young son in New England.
2012. Earth's billions of inhabitants are unaware when the planet has an expiration date. With the warnings of American scientists, world leaders begin secret preparations for the survival of select members of society. When the global cataclysm finally occurs, failed writer Jackson Curtis tries to lead his family to safety as the world starts falling apart. Armageddon. When an asteroid threatens to collide with the Earth, NASA honcho Dan Truman determines the only way to stop it is to drill into the surface and detonate a nuclear bomb. This leads him to renowned driller Harry Stumper, who agrees to helm the dangerous space mission, provided he can bring along his own hotshot crew. Among them is the cocksure who Harry thinks is not good enough for his daughter, until the mission proves otherwise. Knowing. 50 years after it was buried in a time capsule, a schoolgirl cryptic document falls into the hands of Caleb Koestler, the son of Professor John Koestler. John figures out that the encoded message accurately lists every major disaster from the past 5 decades and predicts the future calamities, one a global cataclysm. When his warning found the dead heirs, John enlists the help of the prophetic after's daughter and granddaughter to try to avert the ultimate disaster.
28 days later, a group of misguided animal rights activists free a caged chimp infected with the rage virus from a medical research lab. When London bike courier Jim Cillian Murphy wakes up from a coma a month after, he finds his city all but deserted. On the run from the zombie-like victims of their rage, Jim stumbles upon a group of survivors, including Selena, Naomi Harris, and cab driver Frank Branham Gleason, and joins them on a perilous journey to what he hopes will be safety. I Am Legend. Robert Neville Will Smith, a brilliant scientist, is a survivor from a man-made plague that transforms humans into bloodthirsty mutants. He wanders alone through New York City, calling out for other possible survivors, and works on finding a cure for the plague using his own immune blood. Neville knows he is badly outnumbered and the odds are against him, and all the while the infected wait for him to make a mistake that will deliver Neville into their hands. The day after tomorrow. After climatologist Jack Hall is largely ignored by UN officials when presenting his environmental concerns, his research proves true when an enormous superstorm develops, setting off catastrophic natural disasters throughout the world. Trying to get to his son Sam, who is trapped in New York within his friend Laura and others, Jack and his crew must travel by foot from Philadelphia, braving the elements to get to Sam before it's too late.